And as we go into the first game of Kero and Crazycolorz, they start on Town and City. I think that is kind of strange choice for Kero to have left up, but I know he like pigeonholes himself on not wanting Smashville, so that could also be a reason why he was opted for Town and City. Also for the up smash reads that he usually gets on platforms.
Yeah, and this is especially what's good about Town and City is those up air strings that he's able to land on Greninja. Now, I don't know. I think he was honestly just trying to fish out a dare setup whenever he landed next to him. Obviously, he didn't get it, but Kero just does a really good job of fishing out attacks very fast and optimizing his tools based on what happened. So.
Well, Crazycolorz started off with a huge lead, racking Kero up to 91% there. But Kero so far has done a pretty good job at bringing it back, slowly but surely. Ooh, that's
the second time I've seen this happen today.
Oh, man. And the down air in lag just causes Kero to eat an up smash.
I mean, honestly, Colors is looking like he's at a pretty good percent. Only thing is that at this point, Greninja might be able to get a down tilt or an air combo out of it, and that could be the end of Colors if he manages to get it. See, he's fishing out a down tilt there. Nice shadow sneak. Yeah, he's prepared for the water shuriken, so might not be a good tool to optimize at fully charged percentages, but might be good to use to just kind of fish out Luma's presence. See, he was going
down
for
throw, gets that first up air, and forward smash takes it.
That makes it a 2-stock, and Kero's not entirely happy with how that one turned out, but I imagine that I know that Kero for a fact will not go to Lilat or Smashville. He will not do it. He'll take them to either Duck Hunt or FD before they ever go to Smashville or Lilat.
I don't understand his stage select at all. I just see like he's highly abusable. If he does not like those stages at all, you can just abuse that. You can just be like, hey, you know all the other stages? Strike 2 from them, and then I'm just going to ban the other ones and make you go to the ones that you don't like.
Well, the thing for him is that Kero has to adapt whenever he's... usually they do end up taking him to Smashville because it's one of Greninja's worst stages, as well as Lilat. That's why Kero will not go to them if he gets to counterpick. You'll never see Kero actually want to go there. He'll do a run back to a stage he lost on before he goes to Smashville or Lilat. So he'll probably end up... like I knew he was going to go here to Duck Hunt. That's what he's done. That's what he's done every game 2 and 4 so far. Well, not 4, but game 2 and.
For the most part, game 2.
Yeah, because that's where he's been able to go. If he lost game 1. So.
And I think Duck Hunt complements his playstyle very well.
It does.
Because Kero just usually plays a very defensive Greninja, just trying to bait and punish opponent's options very well.
Yeah, honestly, this stage just complements Greninja in general.
It allows Greninja to utilize his high mobility.
I see he was trying to get rid of Luma with a string of back airs. He's able to get rid of Luma with that dash attack, which is perfect.
Kero's looking for that up smash there, but good reaction from Crazycolorz and to see that he was about to be in danger.
Good up smash from Crazycolorz.
I can't imagine how I would feel if I lost on my own counter pick, the stage that I'm performing the best on. Like I would be totally demoralized after this game if I'd lost. if I was in Kero's shoes.
Oh, that was very good. He used his limit as an extended hitbox to be able to land the dare on Rosa.
Kero's going to have to work really hard to bring this game back in his favor.
At least he still has a game 3 to go that he'll still be able to go back to Duck Hunt if he wants to. I'm pretty sure it is one of his favorite stages. He probably could have up-thrown, honestly. I know he doesn't have a lot of rage, but he maybe could have up-thrown. I know the Duck Hunt has a pretty tall ceiling. Didn't know how it would have worked out, but I believe it would have been worth a shot.
If he gets a lucky Duck Hunt dog spawn, maybe that could be a pretty big option.
Oh yeah, I mean if he got up-throw on a platform, then okay.
Oh,
yep, there
never
it is.
mind. Don't need it. Who
Yeah,
need?
he was perfectly fine with
Don't
that.
need it.
So
Don't need
Colors
it.
is fishing out the time there. He's looking pretty good at 3 minutes, but Kero's so good in neutral that he's able to make a comeback pretty fast. As you can see, he's already got him up at 25 before he even took a hit from Starbits. So
Good job from Kero so far to bring this game back after being in a pretty big deficit, having to work to bring this stock back.
yeah, the good news about Greninja is that if he does end up putting in a position where he has to fight an opponent with rage, it's not that bad because he can just continue to rack up damage to a point where he can eventually get some really solid kill moves off. Because I mean, Greninja doesn't really have a limit of what moves kill except for like jab, but depending on Water Shuriken, that can kill depending on how much it's charged. See,
Yeah.
he's already done a really
Water
good job of
Shuriken
keeping
is
damage
nuts.
up on Crazycolorz ever since the second stock's been initiated with him.
And as we've had this conversation about Greninja's kill tools,
Forward smash.
he's killed her.
Yeah.
He's killed that Rosa really hard. With a nice
So-
raw forward smash, reading Crazycolorz option there.
So we got a 1-1 set. Austin. The food court open? How else can I get a drink?
They closed like 2 hours ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do it for me?
There's also a water fountain.
Do they accept... How much is it for like a drink out of the water fountain? Not water fountain. The vending machine.
Out of the water fountain.
Wait, out of a vending machine, it's what?
It's like 150, 175
Is there like Gatorade or Powerade up there?
Oh goodness. Looks like
I didn't want to use my card. I wanted to get rid of this change in cash because this is all the cash I had. I just wanted to get rid of it.
Crazycolorz is
What? No. I mean, I want to
getting
get rid of my
consulted
change.
by
If you have like
Kero
a
here
quarter,
before stage pick.
you got a quarter?
And they decided to
Call
go
me.
Dreamland.
You're the man with the plan. If you could, the man knows. Something tells me he's gotten Gatorade from a vending machine before. Our hobbies, right?
Oh goodness. All right, we here. We're on Dreamland.
All right. So now that I'm metaphysically going to get a Gatorade, I am able to commentate this matchup at the same time. So now we're on Dreamland. So this is obviously going to be.
So you're Schrodinger's Yeti.
Huh?
So you're Schrodinger's Yeti. You're both commentating and getting a Gatorade at the same time,
Yes.
but you never know until you look.
Yes, you're correct. I'm Schrodinger's Yeti. That is me. That is I.
This is the dumbest tangent I've ever been on. I'm just going to put that out there. The game so far is pretty even. I think the stage selection overall is net neutral for both players because Kero can utilize the platforms really well and the low ceiling. But Crazycolorz can also utilize
that
that
was a
low
really
ceiling.
good punish.
For example,
Yeah.
that up smash.
He's at the golden percent too, so that kind of helped out with the kill confirm.
Gave him 200% knockback.
Yeah, pretty much. Absolute knockback.
Goodness.
Party game for a reason. All right, so Kero, like I said, whenever he gets to a position like this, he's able to still rack up damage really well, as you can see here.
Forward air doesn't quite kill.
Yeah, see, he's doing really good at ledge guarding with Water Shuriken.
He was predicting RosaLuma to fall on top of him there with
That
the
was
up smash,
awesome.
but
Down tilt to forward air. And see, now we're back in a position where Kero was in game 2, where he was at about 29 to 32%, and he'll still be able to rack up damage before Colors can get in some damage.
Well, let's see how he does it here.
Well, I think he's trying to get rid of Luma at the same time, which makes it does make it a little difficult.
Well,
Now, see, they're pretty much even again, and this is the same exact way that this went on game 2. Only thing is that it happened on Duck Hunt. Now I know Wispy just kind of screwed both of them over there. But
yeah. I hate Wispy, man.
Dreamland doesn't bother me all that much. I try not to go there as much anymore, only because I realize now that it's a lot better for other characters than it is for the characters I use. But
I like I can deal with Lilat, but man, Wispy, he's the biggest dick.
see, I love Lilat, but yeah, esports bro.
My bad.
But
This is why you should have been over here, not over there. Punished. No, that's too late. We're in the middle of the game, man. All right, that's fine, dude.
all right, so
I'm winning.
Kero still kind of has the lead here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Luma
almost.
stopped it. Oh man.
Luma being a bro there. Helping a brother out.
All right, I am metaphysically back from getting a Gatorade.
Clutch. Great shield grab coming out from Crazycolorz. Crazycolorz just using this jab, but man, English.
Could have up smashed. Up throw's
throw?
definitely going to kill. Yep. With that much rage and that percent, that was definitely going to kill. So it was a really solid game 3 comeback from Kero. Just like we saw in game 2, he basically used the same tools he could. At one point, Kero was fishing out Luma jab so he could hop over it forward air, and that's what pretty much brought back the game for him at the end there. But those were really solid setups he was about to get with the dare to footstool.
Yeah,
but
that
Luma,
was nice. Luma being a bro.
Luma being there. I'm telling you, Luma has saved Colors this entire tournament every single time. Because
Did you have to
literally,
play against Colors?
I fought against Colors, and we were in game 3, last stock, last hit situation. I got him. I got egg lay on him, and whenever he was in egg lay, he was under the platform on Battlefield, and I was like, he's gonna pop out, he's gonna get hit by my up smash, and I'm gonna win.
Nope.
While he's in egg lay, he just waits it out, doesn't button mash or anything to get out of egg lay. He waits it out, and I saw why. Because Luma revived and he up tilted while he was still in egg, and so I got uppercutted by Luma while charging up smash, and got killed off the top of Battlefield. And I was like, this is literally the saddest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. I've SD'd, and I've never been happier SDing more than I was whenever that happened to me. Like I was just so distraught. Didn't know what to do with myself.
Looks
All
like
right, so we're heading into
Colors.
game 4. Colors is taking it back to Dreamland.
The game was pretty close, that last game, so I can sort of understand Color's thought process here. Still wants to utilize the low ceiling and go for those up air strings on Greninja. As I said, the game was really close, so it could have went either player's way the last game. It's just Kero just inched it out over Colors the previous game.
Oh, that was really smart on Kero's. Really smart on. Really smart. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the people in the background commentating. But
Specifically, Katageti being
Katageti and
silly.
Katakiri, Battle of the Katas,
Yeah, being silly.
and Karenol.
Colors coming out to an early lead here, about 30%. It's not something that Kero can't overcome. As I say that, he just gets the jab. And he hits a forward smash on the ledge. Doesn't quite kill, though. There's going to be a back throw. And Colors initiates a ledge guard, but doesn't get the up smash read that he wanted.
All right, so okay.
What's jab percent for Rosa?
Like jab kill percent?
Yeah.
Should be about 140 or so, but it could be later. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter right now that Luma's off stage, but I think I see what Kero's trying to do now is try to bait out a punish option from.
Good down smash, trying to predict some sort of roll there. Kero's almost in that jab kill.
Good shield coverage, but it wasn't going to be enough for Greninja's movement.
Kero's doing a pretty good job still getting rid of Luma, but he's not able to rack up that percent on Crazycolorz in between those time periods where he's able to get Luma off the map.
Okay.
Oh, forward air coming in for Kero.
That was really good. We'll get a replay of that here shortly.
That was a great play coming out from Kero to bring this game back in his favor. Maybe he still has a chance to win this game.
Grab release to forward smash is true, apparently. So.
Kero just finds ways to hit you with all the jank.
I mean, he's able to do what he can. So.
It's so silly. He's scary. It's like you can see what's coming, and then you're still going to get hit by it.
Back throw, that's probably going to kill. Okay.
What?
TI of, like, literally Jesus. All right, so that third jab would have killed if it didn't. Okay, he probably could have got out of it. Wow, okay. That's because he followed through out of it. Okay, Shadow Sneak helped slow it down.
That was sketchy.
Oh my God! This
17.
This is the oldest frog in history. Guinness Book of World Records ain't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing on this frog's life.
Man.
Can somebody name the species of frog that lives this long?
It's called a Greninja. It's called a Kero, man.
But what's the species? I need to know the species.
It's a Kero frog, man. He lives forever.
Literally forever, apparently.
I'm
pretty
sure if he gets an up smash right now, Colors is dead.
If he gets an up smash now, he wins game one of his next set. Like that's how hard it's gonna hit.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so
that was
his first stock though, so
he's got 77% of extra credit on Colors so far.
So honestly, I mean, Colors is like because of how optimal Rosa and Luma can be together. He's really not at that big of a deficit. He can rack up some damage quickly if he's.
You can kill a 0 on this stage using platform jank. You utilize the platforms well and get those up air combo strings going. You can kill at 0. It doesn't matter. Dreamland's just that good of a stage for Rosalina and Luma. You just always have to be wary of those setups.
That was interesting.
Yeah. Good mix-up on Kero for his angles on his Hydro Pump there to avoid the up air string.
I know at one point, Kero was playing Rosalina and Luma.
He was a couple weeks ago too here at one of our weeklies, just for friendlies though. He didn't play it in bracket or anything. Good spot dodge. Oh, up air and another one. Another one. Okay, not coming through for Colors yet.
Okay, got out of back air on him.
Good job from Kero taking the Luma off stage there.
I mean, Colors could still very well take this. 30 seconds left on the clock. It looks
man, this could turn into a timeout situation if Colors doesn't do something very drastic here to take this stock from Kero. I don't think there's any way.
Okay,
and a forward smash comes out.
That looks like it's going to be Kero taking game 4, taking the set altogether 3-1. Kero made a heck of a comeback from game 1.